It has been a tough week, to say the least. So what happened was that it's Friday today, and last Friday I went to discuss in this elementary school with the principal and with the first class teacher that if I could go there as an assistant teacher, I guess is the correct term. So the class has the teacher who has the main responsibility obviously about everything, and then you have assistant teachers that can be dedicated to a single class, or they can kind of jump between the different classes. And so I started on Monday, so I was there basically the whole week, and it was very interesting. A long week, a hard week, and the kids, especially when you are not used to being or doing that type of work, they really can consume and drain your energy, because they have so much energy themselves. But I'm happy that I was able to do this, and to maybe have a short recap of what has happened in my life. I did quit my job in the business world and kind of trying to figure out what to do, and I spent a couple of days in the in daycare or in kindergarten, and I had this feeling that I would like to be in the school world more, and that is still the case. I think that there is some sort of a structure that suits me better. I like it better, and I think I would even prefer older students more than very young ones, but not sure about that, because I only have experience of doing this now. But so I was offered this. It was discussed that this could be all the way through until Christmas, so like 5 or 6 weeks or so. So this was the first week, and now we decided that we will do another week and then see if we will continue until the Christmas. And I said I'm completely fine with that, because this week was quite a lot for me as I'm new to this. So let's see one more week and see where it goes from there. So the class is I like all the kids. They're very cute, and they're very full of questions and energy and all that. But overall, it was a very good experience. One of the reasons why I'm there is this kid that has, how do I say this so I don't want to offend anybody or use the wrong language. This kid he has some special needs. Basically, he needs more attention than some of the other kids. I think I really enjoyed spending time with him. There were only a couple of occasions where things got a little bit tough. One was that he didn't really feel like doing the work that the students were supposed to do, so he was just like, there was this brief moment where he didn't want to do anything, and then there were a couple of moments where he was a little bit full of too much energy, and I needed to calm him down a bit. But it was but I like working with him and playing with him and being with him. So let's see how the next week goes. It's so much stuff going on through your mind when you start something completely new, which I think is fantastic that you can do that. That was what I really wanted to do, I guess, or I wanted to do that when I just quit my job in the business world, in the IT world, and this is now one of the opportunities that has been presented for me, and obviously I think if offered, I will stay there until Christmas. So it would be really nice to get like 5 or 6 weeks with the same group of kids, first of all, and with the same workers there, being in the same place, because I I did a couple of gigs at the kindergarten, and it was like one day here and another day there. It's I don't really want to do stuff like that, because it's so much nicer and easier when you start to know the kids. First of all, you learn their names and they learn your name, and you can form some sort of a bond quite quickly with the kids. But if you do one day here and another somewhere else, it's just I just found that to be very, very tough mentally. So now I spent 1 week with these kids, and I will at least spend the next week there, hopefully. And on Monday, actually, their own teacher was unfortunately sick this week, and we had a call. Likely their teacher will be away on Monday, so I will be teaching the class on Monday, and hopefully somebody will assist me there, because if I'm by myself, it can be much, let's just put it that way. And so yeah, exciting times. That was like, I thought about having like 2 parts in this video. So that was the first part, that what has been going on. So working at the elementary school, assistant teacher for 1 week. And another part is that obviously I was a little bit excited and nervous, and I had a couple of nights a bit restless. You know how it goes when you have something new, or you're waiting for something and it's exciting and so on. So the days feel very long because everything is new and fresh for you. But one thing I noticed is that I've had like a couple of months time here when I was between jobs, let's say, and you start to get lazy. It's very easy to get lazy and just watch TV or do something like that. But now I thought that when I get home from school, that would be something I want to do, like kind of relax, watch a little TV and enjoy. And but I noticed that actually I don't want to do it that much. I felt that my time, I have been doing something useful during the day. I have been at the school helping the kids, helping the teachers. I have been doing something useful, so when I get home I kind of also want to do something useful. Even though my energy levels are low, it felt that I don't want to spend the rest of the days doing something useless, so to say. I want to do at least something. Part of that time I want to spend doing something meaningful, something useful. So and I noticed that I opened up YouTube on my TV, and I thought I'm gonna spend a couple hours here, relax and just do something fun. And then I opened it up and I noticed that I really don't want to do this. I mean, I had been doing this here for a couple of weeks when I didn't have a job or I didn't have anything to do, but I don't want to do it. So maybe this is something I have been thinking, that if you do something useful, you do something that is beneficial for you, you know what's good for you, right? So if you do something that's good for you, you kind of want to do something else too that is good for you. So it's kind of like good habits, they create more good stuff for you. Like it, for example, if you I like to work out. If you like to do that, you might not want to drink if you have a habit of doing stuff like that. So if you have a workout session, let's say tomorrow, today is probably another good day to have beer. And if you exercise, you might not want to eat crappy food because it doesn't really benefit the other one. And I don't know if I'm explaining myself well at all, Hopefully I am, but this was sort of my thinking with this, that I'm finally doing something useful at work, even though this is only a temporary thing. I'm still working and I'm doing something useful, so I kind of want to continue doing something useful after the workday is over. So that was a change that happened right away, and maybe that's part of the a bigger theme that has been going on in my mind right now, the past couple of months, even the past couple of years, that I would just simply like to do something useful with my time and with my life. And yeah, obviously that was one of the reasons why I ended up quitting my job at the corporate life, because it just felt empty. So yeah, that was one thing I noticed right away. And now like this, I'm recording this, it's Friday. I am quite exhausted after this first week in the school, but I still wanted to do this. I wanted to talk, I wanted to kind of, because I have something new in my head, new experiences, new everything. I wanted to, talk about it. And instead of just, watching TV all night. And I will play the piano at least, if not 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever. But I am gonna do that. So I wanna, and I picked up a book just now. I only got through a couple of pages. Hopefully I will get through a couple more. But even though it would be so easy to just kind of slide into this comfortable lay on the sofa, watch Netflix all night mode, I just don't feel like doing it. And it's, now that I'm saying it, sounds kind of contradictory. Am I saying it right? It sounds kind of weird, because when I had all the time in the world, I like, after it has been a couple of months since I quit my job. So, but I had a couple of months, I had all the time in the world, and then you fill that time by not really doing anything useful. You know what I'm saying? Now that all of a sudden I have, at least for me, it's the beginning of this phase. If this becomes a more of a, like, teaching or assisting, if this becomes more of a regular thing, I'm starting, it's new for me. Now I have this with all the hours that it takes and the stress and everything else I put into it. I have that in my life, and I have way less time, way less free time. Now I'm using that more usefully for me. It's kind of, it sounds weird, but maybe people are different in this case. Like, some people have this hyperdrive in them, and if they would have all the time in the world, they would make a lot of stuff happen. Maybe I am not like that, and I've been thinking that maybe I do need this structure in my life as well, not just the small kids. Maybe I need this structure in my life, that I have a rhythm during the weekdays, that I am actually going somewhere for work. Because I used to do remote work after the pandemic happened for a few years. I was basically never at the office. I was always at home. So, and maybe that's not a good thing. I mean, maybe it's not a good thing for me. I mean, it was good for me when I was doing that job, because it would have taken me way too much time just to travel to the office, because I live in the woods, but and now it takes me like 20-25 minutes to drive to the school. So it takes time, and obviously gas and everything, and I don't have a lot of money right now, so it is a thing that just is. But I still think that having this clear structure in your day and being present there, at least for now, it feels good for me. you know, that I will go to the workplace, actually go there in the morning, and then in the afternoon when I stop working, I come home, or I go to do the workout at the gym. And all this hype about remote work and stuff, and it was nice, but you can get very lazy on that. And then on the other hand, you can burn yourself out, because there's no transition in your day from work to free time, because especially if you live in the city and in a small apartment, you don't have an office and your home. It's the same thing, and that can be really, really hurtful. And I've talked with this about my friends, and they recognize this issue that they don't have a separate space for work. And this way, I'm now going to the school. It is really, really separate from my home, and maybe that's something that is healthy, and maybe that is something that's good for me. And so first week of that is now done. This was the whole idea for the video. So what's been going on this week, and my first impressions and feelings and thoughts about how it feels different now. And it's Friday today. I have made a couple of videos, but I haven't. Oh, sorry. I think hopefully I didn't mess the video up. I have made a couple of other videos, but I haven't released them. I didn't feel like I had. Well, maybe they were not good enough. I don't know. But I will probably now record a couple of more videos during the weekend, because I just feel like I want to do that. And maybe I talk more about the school stuff and what happened there, or maybe it's just something else. I don't know. But I think this has been going on for long enough. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you can see this amazing fireplace that I have. I really enjoy this thing here. And it's officially winter here. It's not snow yet, but it's minus degrees. It's pretty cold in the morning. So yeah, this thing is gonna be useful the next, I don't know how many months, but too many months, let's put it that way. And I think that's a good place to wrap the video up. Thank you for watching, and tough week but a good week. I'm actually very happy, and if nothing else, if this thing doesn't work out, if next week is gonna be my last at that school or in any school, if I only do this for 2 weeks, at least I know that I did something important. I was there to help the students, I was there to help the teachers, and it is just that is important. That work really, really is important. And so I'm happy. I'm very happy. So that's all I have. See you later. See you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye bye.